Welcome to Vint Corners, where timeless beauty meets Maxalto's refined vintage charm. In today's tour, discover serene spring interiors filled with elegance, warmth, and poetic detail. Don't forget to comment your favorite room, and subscribe for more vintage home inspirations every week. Let's begin the journey inside. The front view of the home glows under soft spring light, whitewashed walls, trailing wisteria, and Maxalto sconces. Gravel paths wind through clipped boxwoods and lavender bushes, leading to a grand oak door framed by delicate climbing roses. The façade feels timeless yet fresh, grounded in vintage charm and elegance. Stepping into the entryway, limestone floors stretch underfoot, dappled in sunlight from above. A carved Maxalto console holds a ceramic bowl filled with white ranunculus. Aged brass accents shimmer against plastered walls in gentle cream. Every line and curve whispers heritage and welcome, setting a calm, refined tone. The living room opens wide with French doors casting reflections on waxed parquet floors. Maxalto's linen sofas sit low and graceful, with vintage floral pillows and boucle throws. An iron coffee table rests atop a faded Persian rug. Gentle shadows dance along soft green walls lined with curated antique paintings. A cozy library corner nestles by a built-in bookcase in walnut tones. Leather-bound classics mix with porcelain busts and dried florals under glass domes. A Maxalto armchair in velvet teal anchors the space near a leaded glass window. The atmosphere feels contemplative, rich with texture and the hush of thought. The dining room glows beneath a vintage crystal chandelier suspended over a wide oak table. Maxalto chairs in pale linen surround it, each one reflecting the room's mellow daylight. Mossy-toned ceramics and iron candle holders add organic contrast, while cream-paneled walls lend a soft backdrop to the table's quiet elegance. The kitchen exudes rustic luxury, soft cream cabinetry with Maxalto hardware, hand-glazed backsplash tiles in pale celadone, and brass fixtures. Open shelving displays ironstone dishes, linen towels, and jars of herbs. Terracotta floors anchor the space, while sunlight filters through café curtains, filling the room with warmth and spring clarity. A breakfast nook beside the kitchen radiates charm. A round bistro table with chipped marble top holds croissants and a small vase of daffodils. Maxalto bentwood chairs, lightly worn, echo the vintage mood. Light streams through a lace-trimmed curtain, casting romantic patterns on the butter-yellow walls and tiled floor. hallway carries quiet elegance, with checkered marble flooring and muted botanical wallpaper. A Maxalto console table displays collected treasures: a brass clock, pressed violets in a frame, and old letters tied with ribbon. Wall sconces cast a golden hue, guiding the way with vintage serenity and rhythmic architectural balance. Inside the powder room, deep forest green walls contrast beautifully with a pedestal sink in aged marble. A gilt-edged mirror hangs above, flanked by fluted Maxalto sconces. The scent of lavender soap fills the air, and a basket of embroidered hand towels rests neatly beside vintage tilework underfoot. A serene guest bedroom invites with a high-post bed wrapped in layered flax-colored linens. Floral prints line the walls above Maxalto nightstands topped with milk glass lamps. A woven bench sits beneath an open window, where the breeze moves pale curtains and mingles birdsong with the scent of fresh garden roses. A curved staircase of whitewashed wood leads upward, with an iron banister curling like a ribbon. At the landing, an arched window glows softly, A Maxalto settee in pale damask rests beside a turned-leg table holding a cut-glass vase filled with dogwood branches. The whole space feels weightless and poetic. The main bedroom glows with romance. A Maxalto canopy bed draped in gauze linen takes center stage. Layers of embroidered bedding in blush, ivory, and faded sage invite rest. Light streams through tall windows dressed in shears. An antique armoire with mirrored doors reflects the quiet rhythm of the room. The ensuite bath speaks of luxurious stillness, polished marble counters, soft gray Maxalto cabinetry, and vintage silver faucets. A freestanding tub sits beneath a mullioned window, filled with soft light. A stool holds towels and dried peonies in a ceramic pitcher. Everything gleams with restraint, calm, and old-world refinement. A private dressing room opens nearby, with built-in wardrobes in ivory and bronze Maxalto handles. A faded rug leads to a mirrored vanity lined with vintage perfume bottles. A tufted stool in floral chintz anchors the space, while above, a frosted pendant casts a soft ambient glow across lacquered wood. The study exudes quiet sophistication. Maxalto's oak writing desk stands beside a tall sash window. Weathered bookcases hold novels, travel journals, and antique glass paperweights. A wool armchair faces a crackling fireplace, above which hangs a vintage seascape in a carved frame. The scent of leather and smoke lingers gently. Upstairs, a tucked-away nook becomes an artist's refuge. A Maxalto trestle table is strewn with brushes, palettes, and pastel sketches. The walls are lime-washed in soft blush. Natural light flows through a skylight, catching the sheen of paint and canvas. A striped kilim rug adds rustic charm to the floor. Another guest suite rests beneath sloped ceilings, painted dove gray. A quilted bed sits beneath an iron chandelier, with Maxalto armchairs beside the window. Floral drapes brush the floor, filtering light across a vintage writing table scattered with postcards, lace-edged note cards, and a single glass bud vase holding snowdrops. A sunroom blooms with light, terracotta tiles underfoot, and glass-paneled walls wrapped with Maxalto Rotten furniture in natural tones. Woven throws and botanical pillows soften the seating, while potted lemon trees and ivy trail overhead. A wicker tray holds mint tea and an open book, completing the peaceful spring ambience. The veranda whispers of gentle luxury, wrought iron railings, white drapery floating in the breeze, and Maxalto wicker loungers set with linen cushions. A mosaic table offers spring refreshments. Beyond, the garden rustles with wind through hydrangeas and jasmine. Shadows dance on tiled flooring as day melts into golden evening light. The back garden is a sanctuary. Stone paths weave through beds of lavender and wild roses, leading to a vine-covered pergola. Beneath, Maxalto's teak bench awaits beneath flickering lanterns. A koi pond mirrors the sky's soft hues. The air hums with bees and birds, alive with vintage spring serenity. Thank you for joining us on this spring journey through refined vintage living with Maxalto. If this serene home inspired you, give it a like, leave a thoughtful comment, and subscribe to Vint Corners for more classic decor stories. Until next time, stay inspired and keep your corners beautifully vintage.